Oh boy. It's been a while. This is not the right song. Whatever. I'm not changing that right now. I'm not figuring that out right now. We'll just go with it. Yeah. We're just gonna go with it. It's been a while since I've streamed here, huh? It has been quite a while. Okay, let me get chat set up. Oh my god, it is already going so fast. Wait, isn't chat broken here? It's been so long since I've streamed, I can't remember. Yeah, chat's broken. That is not showing up on the screen. I forgot that it's been like 5 months. I forgot that I still haven't fixed the broken chat on screen. I like completely forgot about that because it's been so long. Hello everyone, hello. Alright, we have lots to talk about today. We have lots to talk about, and I bet you guys can see exactly why we have a lot to talk about. Let me link the Discord server. Stream ping. It's been a while since I've done that. That's why finale day 1. Here we go. Okay, let me get chat back up. Hello, everyone. Hello. Okay, so it's been a while. Right after the last Breath of the Wild episode, I jumped straight into the Mario Kart project, which I released a couple days ago, and I didn't want to spoil that, so I didn't stream for 4 months because I didn't want to spoil the Mario Kart project, but that's all I was working on.
Love from Albania.
Thank you for the $2. I really appreciate it. Wow, that's already getting the super chats. That's crazy. I really appreciate it. Thank you. It was fun too. Yeah, the video was I'm pretty happy with that video. I think it might be my favorite video I've made. Bit of a bold claim. I think the Mario Kart video was my favorite video that I've made. But yeah, now that the Mario Kart video is done, it's time for the Breath of the Wild finale, and we're gonna kind of talk about that today, how the rest of the project is gonna go, and what's gonna be happening. So let's hop onto the server, I guess. Let's hop on over. I haven't streamed in a while. I don't know if anything's broken. I don't think, yeah, my Twitch URL's up there. I'm going to talk about that, the Twitch URL, why I have that on screen. Let me try and see if chat works on this POV. I don't remember if chat works over here. I'm pretty sure they broke it. No, that's a YouTube. No, that's a YouTube video. That's a, nope. That was the wrong URL. I pasted the wrong URL. Why? Why does it not work? What is the chat summary? Wait, can someone tell me what the chat summary says? I saw that existed, and I think that's really funny. Really stupid, but really funny. Yeah, it doesn't look like chat works. I think the software I use to put chat on screen is broken. So we're not going to have chat on screen for today. So, sorry guys. You guys aren't going to be on screen today. I'll have to figure out how to fix that. I don't know why it does that. It just like randomly broke one day. And then I forgot about it because I haven't streamed in 4 months. Not on the main channel anyways. Alright, let's get on over here. Alright. We're back. We're so back. Let me turn my render distance down. We don't need it that high. Hello, Whaleful. Nice skin. Yeah, I've got the Halloween skin on. You cut your hair? I did cut. I forgot it's been that long. I did cut the hair. I was gonna try and wait until the end of the Breath of the Wild series because I thought it was really, really funny how every single video I just look crazier and crazier and you could just see like the hair. I thought that was extremely funny. So I didn't want to cut it until like the finale, but I couldn't take it anymore. I hated it. It was way too long. It was so annoying to take care of. It took forever to dry after like a shower, you know. I couldn't take it anymore. And I was like, originally the plan was to finish this by the end of the summer, but then the Mario Kart video happened, so that didn't work out. And so now it's like, once I realized that the project wasn't going to be complete until much later than I thought, I was just like, I can't take it. I'm chopping it. So, yeah. Disable the Mario Kart data pack to get rid of it. Well, I'm probably going to be showing that in this stream, so I'm going to keep it on for now. But, okay, there's a lot to talk about. I know you guys probably are going to be asking questions. I'm going to hopefully get to everything. So, let's just go through one at a time and tackle each question. First one I want to mention because it's on stream, the Twitch URL up on the top. I want to do a bunch of streaming for the finale. And my plan is to multi-stream horizontal on YouTube, or on Twitch, sorry. I'll be streaming like normal on Twitch, and then on YouTube, it'll be like vertical live streams in the shorts feed. So, I am planning to do the most of the horizontal streams on Twitch from now on. So, it should be linked top of description. If not, Grazi Live. So, if you want to keep watching the streams. I think I'm gonna be streaming on Twitch. The main reason is because like on YouTube, I'd be doing vertical streams, and those will go in the shorts feed, which is why I want to plug that now. However, I'm not sure if I can actually do the multi-stream thing, because I'm pretty sure streaming on 2 different platforms at the same time with 2 different resolutions is going to be really taxing on my computer, and I don't know if it can actually take it. So, I don't know if that plan's going to work out. And if the multi-stream thing doesn't work out, I might just keep streaming here. I'm not sure. But just in case, if you want to keep watching the streams as I stream the final part here, you should go follow the Twitch, because I might be doing my streams there from now on. So that's first thing out of the way. I'll be talking about that a few different times throughout the stream so that everyone knows I'll probably be doing streams on Twitch. Most likely, maybe. We'll see. Okay, that's number 1. That's the first thing to talk about. Where do we even go from here? I can show a bit of the Mario Kart data pack, by the way, this stream, because it's on this server. I can show off. I want to show a little bit of like behind the scenes stuff, I guess, with the Mario Kart video. So we'll be doing that pretty soon here. But before we get into that, let's talk about the finale, because I know this is a big thing. Why is the chat on the screen? It's broken right now, and I forgot because I haven't streamed in so long, so it's not on screen for today. So, what was I talking about? Okay, let's talk about the finale a little bit. Let's talk about the finale. Here's my plan. I mentioned this part a little bit. There's going to be one more normal building episode, just like the rest of the series. It's going to cover the Woodland region, with Lost Woods in this area, Central Hyrule, the castle, Castletown. Everything left to build. That's what the next video is going to cover, right? And then the world download is not going to release with that video, because I'm going to do one like massive grand finale afterwards, where I basically compile the whole project into one video that's like 120 minutes, like an hour and a half to 2 hours. And with that grand finale episode, that is when the world download is going to release. And because I don't have to do any extra filming for that grand finale, there should hopefully only be like a couple weeks between those 2 videos. Because as soon as I finish the Hyrule Castle video, I can just immediately get started editing on the grand finale. So the current plan for when I want to finish this and when I want the videos to upload. And again, this is not concrete. This is what I'm hoping for. The Hyrule Castle video, I want to release in late November. Mid to late November. And the grand finale episode, I want to release early to mid December. My plan for the grand finale December 13th. December 13th is my ideal release date. And I intend to drop everything in order to get this project done before the end of the year. I intend to drop everything and work tirelessly. That's my intention. Because I've been doing a lot of streaming on my second YouTube channel. Like playing another game and stuff. Which I will talk about because I think it's really funny. I've been doing that. I intend to drop that and drop that stuff so that I can finish this. I intend to drop everything I have to in order to finish this before the end of the year. I really don't want this to leak into 2025. I really don't want it to. Do not, Whale. So yeah. You cannot be aiming to make the finale on Friday. That's, oh, you know what? That's a good point. That is actually Friday the 13th. Maybe I should rethink that. You know, maybe we should do Saturday the 14th. How about that?
Might need to upgrade your stamina wheels then.
Yeah, I'm gonna really have to upgrade my stamina wheels. I need to, like, start grinding out and get some spirit orbs. Thank you, Jake, for the 2. Yeah, actually, Haziki, that's a really good point. Maybe uploading on Friday the 13th. It would be really funny, though. But, that's my plan. That is my plan for the finale release date. December 13th is when I want to release the world download. Is it going to be free? 100%. No paywall, no nothing. It's just going to be public. Anybody can download it. Anyone can play it. I'm not putting it on Patreon. I'm not putting it behind a paywall. Everyone and anyone can play it. That's the plan. Chat is on the screen. Yeah, I know. It's broken right now. So yeah, those are the plans for the finale. And again, probably on Twitch, URL on top of the screen, I will be streaming every single day that I can to try and finish this. The plan, we had to work, we're starting work up here next. We're going to follow this path, and we're going to work our way up into the Lost Woods and do the Korok Forest. We also still have to do Typhlow Ruins, which shouldn't take too long, because I'm pretty sure it's just reused assets from the Faerun region. And then Central Hyrule. Yippee. So, yeah. Bedrock Marketplace. I will not be putting it on the Marketplace, because then you'll have to pay for it. I will try and do, with the Bedrock idea, number one, it's not going on the Marketplace. I'm not making people pay for this. 2, I don't think I'd even be allowed to put this on the Marketplace. I don't know how the Marketplace works, so who knows. And 3, I am going to try and figure out how to port this to Bedrock. I want to do a Bedrock port of the world. However, I don't know if it's possible, and the Bedrock port will probably come a little bit later than the Java port. Because, from my understanding, it takes a lot of time to port something like this to Bedrock. So, I am going to try and do a Bedrock port, if it's possible, if I can. But it might come a little bit later. Because I don't know how it works. I don't know how it works when porting this. The problem that I think what the problem with porting this to Bedrock is the height. The world height goes all the way up to 512, and I think that just doesn't really sit well with Bedrock Edition. So, yeah, I'm going to try to do the Bedrock port, but again, like, that might come a little bit later, but I do want to try and do it. So, that's the plan with the world download and the finale. So what is left to build here? What do we have left to do? As I mentioned, there's a lot of this stuff. You guys probably can't tell, but there were a couple down period, like a few points during the Mario Kart video where there was like downtime, where I couldn't work on the project because I was like waiting for some data pack thing to go on, you know? And because I had nothing to do in that time, I was like, I guess I have work to do on the Breath of the Wild map. So, although you guys cannot see it, the Breath of the Wild map has had a complete makeover. The whole entire Breath of the Wild map has been completely changed from when you guys last saw it. I've given it a massive makeover. I've spent a few weeks where I'm just going through the entire map and, like, fixing mistakes, redoing stuff, all kinds of things, finishing areas that weren't finished. For example, Lanayru C, this area of the map was uncompleted up until a couple weeks ago, and we came through, and we finished it. So this area is completed. This area as well. Who just crashed the server? Who is crashing the server? Okay. This area was uncompleted, so I had to do this. If anyone online is doing, like, big stuff, please hold off, because, you know, trying to stream. But yeah, that was all, like, uncompleted, so I spent the time to do that. On top of that, you guys probably haven't seen this. Everything, like, I went over... I don't know if you can see this. If you guys, like, are really familiar with the map, you might be able to see this. And I think I did mention it in a short. I completely redid all of the grass blocks across the entire map. I completely redid everything. As you can see now, I applied the grass to, like, cliffs and hills like this based on an angle. Beforehand, it was just the top of every single block, the top was grass. Like, if you go back in episode 2, the stone cliff, it was just all grass on top. And pretty much the whole map was like that. I went through the entire map and redid every bit of grass and applied it to an angle, so now it looks much prettier. You can see there's more stone, and, like, the actual harsher, like, slopes are stone, while the flatter tops are grass. So that's one thing I did. I recently redid the dueling peaks. If the chunks want to load. Here we go. I completely revamped the dueling peaks, like, last week. They're completely different now. I don't know if you guys remember what they looked like before, but they were horrible. They were horrible before. And I've wanted to redo them for so long, so I finally just came through and was like, alright, I'm redoing the dueling peaks. So now, it looks much, much better. If you go back into, like, episode 2, you will see what I mean. The dueling peaks were so bad before. But, they're better now. What else has been redone? Oh yeah, you guys remember the Gerudo Cliffs? You guys remember these? I completely revamped them. I completely revamped them. From the orange. If you guys remember, we did a stream ages ago, right after the Gerudo episode, where, we tried to find a better, like, cliff color. And we couldn't find anything. Like, that stream was just, I didn't find anything. But, a while back, I finally just sat down and figured it out. So, these are the new cliff colors for the Highlands. Yeah. Much, much better. I redid some of the ruins to be sandstone instead of red sandstone, such as the 8 heroines. These were all red sandstone before, but I changed them to sandstone. Same with these walls. Not every bit of ruins were changed, because some of them, like these, I want them to, like, stick out against the sand. So, like, some of the orange ruins are still orange, but I switched things like the 8 heroines to regular sandstone. And these walls. I think there's a couple other things around the desert that I redid to normal sandstone. I don't remember off the top of my head. Yeah, there were a few things. Such an insane project. Thank you, thank you. I try. Hopefully we're almost done here. I'm actually just realizing something. So I redid all of the snow across the entire map. I redid every bit of snow. You guys might remember what I did with Hebra. You guys remember this? How I did, like, the snow, and I had it all applied to an angle. I didn't know how to do this earlier in the project. So areas like the Great Plateau Mountains, the Gerudo Highlands, and Mount Lanayru had really bad snow coverage. It was really ugly. But I went through and I redid all of the snow on the other snowy areas. As you can see, Mount Lanayru is now looking much, much cleaner with the better snow piles. This area was also unfinished, so I had to come through and add in the shrine, that stuff, because I didn't do that. What are they talking about? Grozzy TP. What did you guys find? Yeah, I've seen this. I don't know what this is, but I did find this when I was redoing the Gerudo Cliffs. I don't know what it is, but yeah. It exists. Who knows why? So yeah, I redid all of the snow. What else did I do? I am noticing now, looking at this, I didn't do the snow layers on the Gerudo. Oh, why, hello there, mistake. Presets, stones. Let's get a noise painter out. Preset Gerudo Cliffs. And just do that. There's some diorite and granite that needs to be added. There we go. There we go. Yeah, there's a lot. Oh, hello. Okay. Oh. Yeah, there's still some spots I missed. This is another thing I did. You guys might remember, all across the map, there are all kinds of, like, there were all kinds of random, like, holes that just go way deep down into the terrain. There was all kinds of, like, jagged spikes on the edge of the cliffs. So, I also spent time, I have gone across the entire map, I kid you not, at least 3 different times, searching for mistakes like that, and I have patched every single one that I found. So all the random holes, any little blip in the terrain, I fixed every single one that I could find. So that is something I've done. I'm kind of rambling just about stuff that have been done, but I'm just trying to show you guys, I have been working on the project. There's so much cleanup work to do. There's so many little things to do. The scaffolding down here, we also did. This scaffolding was all missing, so we came through here a week or 2 ago, and we added in all this scaffolding. So that's done now. Jeez, what else is there? Trying to think. There's a bit more. Oh, yeah, one thing I did I don't think I've ever shown. I went through every lake, ocean, river, pond, every single source of water on the Breath of the Wild map. And I gave it actual, like, sea life, as you can see. I gave it actual, like, life on the ocean floor. Bunch of kelp in the ocean. The entire ocean is filled with this stuff now. I changed the biome down here to warm ocean. That's another thing I did. I went through and I added proper biomes to every location. I haven't been doing nothing, guys. I have not been doing nothing. I have been working. I promise. As you can see, stuff is being done. There's just so much cleanup work to do. It's insane. Hats off to you, Grozzy. The whole makeover makes everything come together extremely well. Looking forward to the finale. Thank you, Time. Thank you. Remember, for 22 months. That is insane. You're almost 2 years. That's crazy, bro. I wonder if there's any, like, 2-year members yet. I don't know when I first opened memberships. So, maybe you'll be one of the first to make it to 2 years. Thank you. I really appreciate it. 22 months is absolutely insane. What else have I done? I added every... I went through and I added every stone talus, Hinox, Lionel, everything. A while ago, Hyrath made designs for, I think over here there's one. Ages ago, Hyrath made good designs for, like, taluses, Hinoxes, and Moldugas. So I finally went through the map and I added every single one of them, proper colors and everything. Same with the Lionels, which Ombrain's designed. I haven't... The one location I decided to show you is the one location where I didn't actually add the Lionel yet. So stupid, bro. I chose the one location I forgot about, dude. That's insane. But as you can see, we added all the Lionels, proper colors, and everything. Except that one. I guess I forgot that one. There still needs to be one added to Linear C as well. Put that in the back of my brain. Remember that for later. I redid Ploymus Mountain too, by the way. I redid the peak. Sorry, I'm just rambling and rambling and rambling. I'm just going over everything that's been done. Because there's so much. Okay, you guys are asking. Chubnox is still safe and sound. I just fixed up Chubnox. Dude, who is lagging the server? So someone is like lagging the server really bad. Whoever's doing stuff on the server that's lagging, like if you're doing big commands, please stop. There was a big mess here at Chubnox. There was like a cannon that was firing at Chubnox. There was a dead Chub. I cleaned it all up, so it's just Chubnox here now. KN, dude, thank you for becoming a member. I appreciate it. Your name will be put in the Book of Supporters, which I need to mention again. The Book of Supporters, I put every member's name in the book, and it stays on the Breath of the Wild map. But time's running out for that, actually, now that I think about it. Soon enough, that'll no longer be a thing. Thank you, Hayden, for the... Yeah, this is, of course, Chubnox gets the donations. He's still caked up and everything. So, there you guys go. That's your Chubnox. Oh, jeez. So yeah, I think that's mostly everything. Mr. P-Time, thank you for becoming a member as well. Your name will also be added to the Book of Supporters. Yeah, there's only a couple more months of that. I'll have to remove that from, like, the member perks later, because the Breath of the Wild map will be done. Crazy to think about. Absolutely crazy. But yeah, thank you for becoming a member. Just want to tell you, you're doing this insane. Can't wait to see this project come to an end. Just a little longer, and we're there. We're finally there. I also did this area. This area was incomplete. I never did this when we were doing the Rito episode. This whole, like, region here, this entire thing was not finished. So I added in the ruins. I added in these ruins. That might actually be everything now. I think I've actually covered everything. Okay, not actually. There are a couple things I can think of, but they're really small and just don't matter. Yeah. That might be all the cleanup work that I've done. Most of it. That's most of the work that I've been doing the few weeks where I've had time. But now, there's just a couple things left. I wanted to finish all of the cleanup work before I started streaming this finale, which means I'm technically starting today, but realistically it won't start until like tomorrow when we actually get into the serious streams. This is kind of like a catch-up stream. But like tomorrow, when we get to the real streams, we're going to be starting up here. We're going to put in the stable, finish the military training camp, and then go into the Lost Woods, Korok Forest, Typhlo Ruins, and then we're going to start down here, do Central Hyrule, finish off with the castle.
I was looking forward to surprising my partner with this map. Sad to say they are now an X.
That's crazy. Sorry I took so long with the map, bro. If only I could have got this out sooner. Oh man, I really dropped the ball. If I knew that the relationship was on the line, I would have finished this a bit sooner so that you could go through with that surprise. Thank you, Phantom, for the $5. I appreciate it, and I'm sad to hear that. That is unfortunate. Oh man, and Crizzy as well. Thank you for the €1, not pound. I'm so good. Thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, I think you guys are all caught up. I think you're caught up. That is everything. So yeah, it's just time now to start up here. But real quick reminder, my streams from now on might be going on Twitch. So if you want to keep up with the streams where I am building, go to my Twitch, because that'll probably be happening there from now on out. What? Wait, I don't see that. Sorry, wait, how old is that donation? Because I don't see that anywhere on my chat. Oh, it just showed up. Can we rename Hawk Von Meadow to Vod?
You should add a coral reef to Lurelin Village. Smile.
Thank you for the $2, Silver Crescent. I think I'm going to go ahead and not do that, though. Chris, you should add a coral reef to Lurelin Village. That is a good idea.
Did you do South Highlands random fruit file?
I should do the coral reef. That is a good point. I'll put that in the back of my mind. We got to do that. And Jake, thank you for the 2 as well. Did you do the South Highlands random fruit pile? Considering I don't know what you're talking about, I might not actually have done that. I don't know what that is. I'll have to look into that and maybe add that. Oh, that's a hard name to pronounce. I'll just say statue. Thank you for becoming a Globe Defender. Your name will be written down in the Book of Supporters. Which I think is in the Shrine of Resurrection. I don't know where I'm actually going to put it for the final download. I might keep it in the Shrine of Resurrection, or I might move it elsewhere. PN as well. Thank you for becoming a member. Same with you. Your name will be put in the book. I checked Twitch, but I can't find your channel. It should be linked in the description as well. So, yeah. Why is it called Globe Defender? Okay, Alfie and I were literally just talking about this last night. There was a really old joke on my channel when my first blew up about this globe back here. Everyone used to freak out about that globe, and everyone wanted to, like, steal it from themselves, and it was, like, a big bit on the channel. So I thought it was funny, that if, like, okay, well, the members can be, like, the defenders of the globe. Everyone wants to steal the globe. It's pretty funny that the members are, like, the people who are here to defend it. So I named the members Globe Defenders, but then the joke, like, completely died. And nobody jokes about it anymore. So the name is kind of outdated because it's a really old joke that no one talks about anymore. But I think it's kind of funny to just keep it because nobody knows why it's Globe Defender, and I think that's kind of funny. But that's the reason why. It's just an old joke that, like, died off. Twitch link doesn't work as a link. Life is so difficult. Life is actually so tough. Okay, let me try this. Edit. Okay, maybe it'll work now if you refresh your page, because I just updated it in the description. Zappered? Maybe? Thank you for becoming a member. I appreciate it. Your name will be written down. And Icebun, thank you for the 5 as well.
What's your plan for the top map? Since a lot on the surface has changed, do you have plans to add new places, like the wells and other new things?
So I do want to talk about Tears of the Kingdom, and what is going to go on with Tears of the Kingdom. Is that a topic to get into now? Do I really want to get into the Tears of the Kingdom topic? Okay, you know what? There's a lot of questions being asked.
Is there gonna more SMP content?
Thank you for the £2, Oliver. I appreciate it. Okay, I'm gonna answer these 2 questions. I'm gonna answer the Tears of the Kingdom map first, and then I'm gonna answer about the SMP. Okay. Tears of the Kingdom. Is it happening?
What's your plan for building the depths?
Thank you, Goosiest, for that too as well. I'm getting to this right now with the Tears of the Kingdom map. I appreciate it. Let's get into it. Tears of the Kingdom map. Okay. I always said I'd be building Tears of the Kingdom in Minecraft after the Breath of the Wild map. Is that still the plan? I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. So let me try and bring you through my thought process. I always wanted to build Tears of the Kingdom. Then the game played out, the game came out, and I actually played it. And I've realized something. Is it gonna read that out?
Twilight Princess map.
Thank you for the 10 at Faye. Sure, I'll go with that. Thank you for the 10. I don't think I'm gonna be building the Twilight Princess map. I'm gonna be honest. We'll see though. But what I realized when I played Tears of the Kingdom is that I've already built the most interesting locations from Tears of the Kingdom, because all of the most interesting locations in Tears of the Kingdom are already in Breath of the Wild. After the Rito Village episode, I'm gonna be honest, once I finished that Rito Village episode, I had decided that I'm not gonna build Tears of the Kingdom. I thought I wasn't gonna build it. Because the Rito Village area sucked so bad. I hated it. I couldn't stand it. And I was like, I just want this project to be over with. I don't want to do Tears of the Kingdom. I'm done. However, now that I'm past that, and I've had some fun with the project again, I've opened my mind back up to the idea. But I still cannot promise it's going to happen. I don't know if it's going to happen. I can't tell you, honestly, yet, if I'm actually going to go through and do Tears of the Kingdom. Because Tears of the Kingdom is massive, but it's also very empty. I've already built the most interesting locations from the game. There's not as much interesting stuff to do with Tears of the Kingdom, I don't think. That being said, I do think I could probably enjoy doing the Tears of the Kingdom map. But I don't know if I would enjoy it as much as doing something else. Like the Mario Kart video. Like the Attack on Titan video. Two of my favorite videos. And they're not the Breath of the Wild project.
Post-Rito stress disorder.
Yeah, I had post-Rito stress disorder. Thank you for the 2, Jake. I appreciate it. But basically what I'm thinking is, I could probably enjoy it, but I don't know if I would enjoy it more than doing other stuff. And on top of that, the Attack on Titan video is my most successful video, period. It's almost caught up with the first episode of the Breath of the Wild series in way less time. If this Mario Kart video does extremely well, the chances of me doing Tears of the Kingdom go down. Because if my non-Breath of the Wild videos are doing better than the Breath of the Wild series, that means not only do I enjoy those projects more, but they also do better on my channel. So it's a lose-lose to do the Tears of the Kingdom project, basically. People don't like it as much, I don't like it as much.
Someone please hide a Vatwa sign on Vomito.
So I can't promise that I'm doing Tears of the Kingdom anymore. I cannot promise that I'm doing Tears of the Kingdom anymore. It might happen. It might not. Regardless of whether or not I do it or not, there'll be a break. I'm not gonna, even if I decide to do it, it's not gonna be immediately after. I'll probably take a break to do at least a few different videos. So, even if I finish this project before the end of the year, don't expect Tears of the Kingdom to start until, at the earliest, next summer. But even then, no, it might take longer, it might never happen.
Would go hard AF.
I haven't played it. I've heard a lot about it, but I haven't played it. Maybe I should, though. Thank you for the 2, Jake. So yeah, that's where I'm kind of sitting at. I don't know whether or not I'm doing that.
Alright everyone, go dislike the Mario Kart video.
You guys are crazy. Thank you for the 2, Goosiest. What was the other question I had to answer? Can you guys remember? Remind me, chat. More SMP content. I've already talked about why the Breath of the Wild SMP died. It was a crap show, to put it lightly. There were all kinds of problems with that. That SMP will not be, there will be no content on that SMP. However, get Whale out of here. I don't want to look at this guy. Get him out. I'm not going into why that canceled again. I'm not getting into that huge mess. But here's the thing. Something I've always wanted to do at the end of the project is I've wanted to get a bunch of other content creators together and put them on the Breath of the Wild map in survival mode and have an SMP that lasts 1, maybe 2 weeks. The idea for this SMP, let me tell you the idea for this SMP. Bunch of different content creators. They're all streaming. All these other content creators on the map. At the end of the project, at the end of the SMP, 1 or 2 weeks after opening, the world border begins to close in on Hyrule Castle, and it turns into hardcore mode, and it becomes last person standing wins. So as the battlefield closes into Hyrule Castle, it becomes last man standing.
I finish my school by 11:59 when Grazzy's streaming.
Good luck, Tyler. Good luck. You can always watch the VOD, but thank you for the 5. So that's the idea, but there's more to it. There's more to it than that. No, it's not Fortnite. There's more to it. There's more to it. In Hyrule Castle, I'm putting the end portal. The end portal is going to go in Hyrule Castle, right? Each divine beast is going to have... each divine beast is going to have 3 Eyes of Ender in it. and I'm going to remove the crafting recipe. So to get to the end, you have to visit Area Divine Beast and assemble all the Eyes of Ender. And for the SMP, in the end, there's going to be a massive reward that is going to help you survive the final confrontation when the border closes in. So it's essentially going to be it's going to be, the whole SMP is going to be, like, making your bases, like preparing for the final battle, and fighting over who gets to the end portal. Because it's not going to be a massive reward. It's going to be a small reward for maybe 1 or 2 people. So everyone's going to want it for themselves. So there will be, hopefully, all kinds of conflict over the Eyes of Ender and visiting each Divine Beast. And then whoever gets there first, if anyone gets there, gets the massive reward to help them.
So I can ask for BOTW.
That's not happening. Thank you, Silver Crescent, for that too. You could stop asking right now, because that is not happening. But yeah, that was my idea. Like, imagine all these content creators on the map, and they're, like, fighting to be like, I think that'd be really fun. I think that'd be really, really cool. However, that is a massive thing to organize. And not only is it a massive thing to organize, I'm asking so many content creators to give the map, the project, their own streaming time, and, like, that's a big ask for all these different content creators, right? So it's like, it's a lot. I want to try, but also I don't know if it can happen. Like, because that's hard to organize, and that's hard to get all these different content creators in for, you know? Who is lagging the server again? Who the hell is doing this? Gosh. But yeah, that's my thought process. I have to, like, start planning that now, though, because that would probably happen in, like, December. But that, if there is more, like, SMP content on this server from me, it would be that. Because I guess I'd probably, I don't know if it'd be fair for me to partake, you know, like, as an actual player. I'd probably be a spectator, but I don't know if I myself would, like, stream or make content during that SMP. Because, like, I'm the creator. I'm, like, I feel like it makes more sense for me to be the one, like, watching over all, you know. I'm the god figure of the SMP. I have a god complex. That's what it is. So, yeah. That's any play. If there's an SMP on this again, that's why. That is why. What content creators are going to be there? Well, that's the thing. I don't know yet. Because, like, I haven't, asked around yet. It's really tough for me because I want to let just any content creator that I think, like, I obviously can't let everyone who is technically a content creator, because, like, if a bunch of random people with, like, 300 subs come up to me and, like, I'm technically a content creator, can I join? Like, I can't let all of them in. I don't want the server to be just, like, gigantic, like 60 plus people. I want it to be sizable, but not too sizable. And on top of that, I want to allow in, like, I have a lot of friends who are, like, smaller creators, and I want to let them in. But I also don't want to be unfair in the sense where I only let in small creators if they're my friends, you know? Like, it's really tricky for me to decide, like, who, like, what are the creators I'm going to invite? What are, like, the requirements? There wouldn't be, like, hard requirements, but it's, like, it's tough to figure out, like, who should I invite? Who shouldn't I? Because ideally, I just want to say, oh, any content creator, you want to be a part of it? Here you go. You have access too. You all have access. But, like, I feel like that would get out of control, you know? That would get out of control. I think currently, I don't know if there's, like, a solid roster of, like, if I do this, these people are, like, already in. I think I'd be down to let Celios in. I think Celios would definitely be there. Oziel, I think I agreed to, like, yeah, you can join.
BOTW would probably get creators interested.
No, it would not. I think that would actually do the opposite. But thank you for the 2 again, Silver Crescent. It's not happening. Jopes, you could probably join. You're still like Mario Kart YouTuber, but I'd still let you in. Yeah, I don't know. Other than that, like, there are a ton of creators I would like to ask, like larger creators, that I would want to ask. But again, asking these like larger, busier creators, that's a big thing to ask. Like, would you play on my SMP for 2 weeks and stream it? Like, that is a huge ask, you know? That's a big thing to ask people for. And it's like, realistically, can I get all the people in on this at the same time? It's hard. It's difficult. I think you guys can see why it's like, why it's difficult. Bread Pirate's got a slot. Yeah, Bread Pirate definitely has a slot in there.
Been following you since the start. Love from France.
Thank you for the 2 years, Explosive Palm. I appreciate it. 2.5, almost 3 years at this point, from when the project started. So crazy. Invite Point Crow. Yeah, he's probably one of the names I would. Point Crow's probably one of the people I would want to ask. Yeah, I don't know. I have like a list somewhere of like, okay, these are the content creators I want to ask.
I have 513 subs. I'm totally qualified. Joke bar.
Thank you for the 2 pounds, Minister Chicken. I appreciate it. Yeah. See, that's the thing. If I start inviting like these, like, it's hard for me to where I draw the line with like who I add, because if I add like a few like really small creators, but then I deny all these other really small creators for like no reason, like it's weird, you know. But yeah, that's kind of where I'm standing with that SMP idea. Yeah, invite me, little bro. yeah, I'll invite my brother. He'll be invited to the he'll be invited to the server. Nate is not getting in, dude. He'd spill water all over the server and it'd crash, bro. Schlatt for the chaos. Dude, I highly doubt I could get in contact with Schlatt, dude. That would be funny, though. Schlatt's funny as hell, bro. I would definitely invite him if I, like, could. Yeah, let's go over here real quick. I wanna take part of this stream to go over, like, behind the scenes with the, Mario Kart project. So I didn't get to show this in the video because, you know, there just wasn't time. It didn't really fit in anywhere. We needed a main lobby. I'll turn on the resource pack too real quick. I'm gonna need this. PewDiePie. Yeah, good idea. Small Ant. Yeah. I mean, I could have Small Ant. Okay. Yo, Whale. Somebody actually found it. I got a comment on my video. Someone found it. Hold on. Gotta wait for the resource pack to stop lagging my game. I don't know what it is. I've been the only one to experience this. Whenever I put on the Mario Kart resource pack, my game lags like that. And I told Housekeeping and Cray I'm the only one that experiences it. And like, Housekeeping tries telling me, no, that doesn't happen. But it does. It does. Dan TDM, Grian. I think you guys severely overestimate how much clout I have and who I can get in contact with. You guys think I can get in contact with Dan TDM and Grian? Are you kidding me? Let's calm down. Let's like come back down to reality for a second, please. All right. But yeah, so for the Mario Kart video, we needed a main lobby where you like select the tracks from and everything. So I built Mario 64 Peach's Castle. Invite Canadian. He'd give you a whole new perspective. I actually do watch Canadian. Canadian's pretty funny. But yeah, this is the main lobby I built. Horaltum, who's online, and Alfie worked on the interior. So that was like the main part of it. LeBron James. Yeah. You got small and you can get anyone at that point. I don't think that's how it works, bro. I really don't think that's how it works.
The council has discussed and you're actually not invited to the SMP because you won't put one little sign that says Vatwa.
Thank you, Silver, for the 5. I can live with that. If that means that I'm not gonna be on the SMP, I can live with that. Okay, this guy's spamming. Let's time this guy out. But also, some other stuff. There are a bunch of little, like, secrets around the map that I want to show. So, this is the room that I built for the little skits. This is actually... Someone broke my bed. But this is actually a recreation of my room. If you guys... Look. I've got the wooden sword on the wall. I've got the lamp behind me. The bed. And then this is where I... This is actually a recreation of my room.
Can't wait to work on the Botwin Minecraft movie. Thank
you for the 2 Cheetah. I'll have to see that when it comes out after the download. The skit where Cray showed up was actually a little longer at first. There was going to be a part where he, like, broke through my window here, as you can see. But it was just kind of too long, so I had to cut that down. Then I think this is for Cray. Yeah, this is for Cray's video. This is one of the things he did. What else? This is the testing course that I made to try out the Kart mechanics. I don't know what these do. I don't know what any of these do. I don't dare try and break them because I'm scared. And then I don't know what this is. I don't know why this exists. I don't remember. This was originally, I was going to build 8 tracks instead of 4, but then I wisened up and realized that's way too much. And I was going to do, custom tracks. Because I was doing 8, I was like, okay, what if we do custom tracks that are tied to, like, jokes on the channel? So the idea was Grog Mountain. Alfie made a concept for Grog Mountain, a racetrack. And this was the concept for, like, a small, like, basically concept art of Grog Mountain. But obviously, because
hey Grassy,
I only did 4, didn't really end up working out. But that would have been funny as hell. Oh, hell not. Yeah, Nate doesn't like that. Galaxy, what's up? Hello, hello. Thank you for the 2. Nice to see you in here. But yeah, this is basically the concept art for Grog Mountain. So if we ever do, Cray and I might do a part 2 eventually, depending on like how this video goes and what we're feeling, where I would make more tracks and he would expand on his data pack. So maybe Grog Mountain will return one day. Maybe, potentially. So another thing, there was a actual 6th course that was being worked on, as you can see. This is Mario Kart Stadium. Originally, when I started on this project, I wanted the first track to be Mario Kart Stadium. Grog does not get his own track. He didn't. He doesn't have one. He doesn't have one. Don't worry. But originally, I can't remember what the original tracks I was going to build were. I think I was going to do Mario Kart Stadium, Yoshi Circuit, Coconut Mall, and Rainbow Road. And so I started working on Mario Kart Stadium here. But as you can see, this track is gigantic. This track is massive. And it was so boring to work on, and I knew, like, it's way too big and boring. So I just scrapped it. I spent a while on this track. As you can see, I got, like, substantial work done. Like, I was making outside buildings. I had parts of the track. I just scrapped it. I was like, dude, no. It's so massive. It's so boring to work on. It would be boring as hell to play. So I just ditched it. And there was a part in the video about it originally, but again, it just took up too much time. It didn't really fit in. So I just took that section out of the video. So that's what happened to this course. And also, this is kind of weird. We mysteriously found this track. Like, someone was making this track, and we like randomly found it one day when we were doing something else. And it's kind of cool. I think Sly was the one who made this, but like nobody had any idea that this was being made, and then all of a sudden this track shows up. And we were just like, whoa, this is kind of cool. But this never like got finished. Yeah, we can go over to the tracks now. This is Yoshi Circuit. Bowser's Castle just spawned over there. Yeah, that's the thing. We were just, like, driving around on the grass, like, messing around one day when we were playtesting, and we just randomly stumbled across that, and we were like, what? Because none of us knew. Here are the items, by the way. What did I get? A banana. There we go. Yeah, there's nothing really special to show on the tracks, I don't think. Originally, you guys remember the what is it called? The GameCube only. There's a shortcut on the GameCube where you like come off here and you take like an underground tunnel and you like come up. I think you come up over here. We were originally gonna add a shortcut like that comes out here, as you can see. Like we had the exit of it planned, but it didn't work out. I figured it was too big of a skip. And it was just like, it was a massive skip. And I thought it would cause problems with like items like red shells and stuff with like how the splines work. So I was like, probably can't do that right now. But yeah, there's not really anything else to show. All the buildings are empty because why would I work on interiors for these? Coconut Mall is like, this is probably my favorite build. I don't know if I'd say it's my favorite build. But like before we built these tracks, like I didn't like Coconut Mall that much. I wasn't a Coconut Mall hater, but I didn't love Coconut Mall. But like actually building the track, I actually love playing Coconut Mall in the actual games now. Like playing Coconut Mall itself is fun. I was just doing a bunch of time trials on Coconut Mall with some friends last night. Yeah, nothing really special in Coconut Mall. Just normal. There was actually a little secret. I think I patched it. Yeah, I patched it. So we found a little shortcut. Not really shortcut. I didn't explain this in my video, but basically the way Lakitu works, as you can see, I put a bunch of 0-level light blocks all around the track. And whenever your cart gets in contact with a 0-level light block, you get placed on the track. So basically hitting these is what triggers Lakitu. But up until, like, very recently, this wall that extends out here didn't exist. I like, missed this spot. So what you could do, when you take the glider section, you couldn't really turn here fast enough. It just didn't really work if you tried to, like, come off right here. But what you could do, you could glide and collide with the tree and get stuck here. And then you could turn around and drive backwards and get out of bounds here. And it was kind of interesting. It was fun to do. Like, I was testing it with a friend. We were trying to, like, actually get out of bounds. I don't think it would have done anything for you. It wouldn't have really made you... I don't think it would have allowed you to do a shortcut. But... yeah. It was going to use it in your vid until you patched it? Wait, seriously? Wow. I didn't know you were actually gonna... I didn't know you knew about that. But, yeah. They're like, you can't really get out of bounds anywhere because of the light blocks. There are barriers here. There's been an issue though. There's been an issue. I keep having to double check this wall.
Hyrule Circuit FTW.
Thank you for that too, Jake. I figured I wouldn't build Hyrule Castle because I was like, I do not want to build Hyrule Castle for a track and then immediately go build Hyrule Castle on the Breath of the Wild map, you know? But I've had issues with this wall because somebody keeps punching holes in the barrier blocks and then not filling it up. Either somebody is like breaking through and just not bothering to fix them, or somebody on the server is trying to like intentionally slip shortcuts past me. But it's getting annoying because I found a hole like here, a massive hole that somebody left to try and like sneak a shortcut in. And then in Jope's video, another one appeared here. And so I had to like keep double checking this wall to make sure that people weren't trying to slip shortcuts past me, because somebody on the server was doing it and it was actually annoying me. Because if I didn't notice that, there would have just been a crazy shortcut that somebody added in. But yeah, that's kind of all the lore with Coconut Mall. Bowser's Castle lore. Oh my god, bro. The Bowser's Castle lore is crazy. You guys will not believe the lore here. There's been so much shit that's gone on with this track specifically. It's insane. Okay. This track was a nightmare. Not only to build, but to playtest, to fix the errors with, it sucked. It was terrible. Problem number one, the track overlaps a lot. There was a problem. The thing that tracks your location on the track follows the left path here. But what would happen if you took this right path and you drove really closely to the wall? It didn't think you were on this part of the track. It thought you were down here. So for a while, sometimes laps wouldn't count when you would play this course. And we couldn't find out why. And it turns out the reason was if you take the right path, the lap wouldn't count because it would think you're down here. That's been patched, obviously. That's obviously been patched. Jopes found an ultra shortcut right here. And he made a video about it. But yeah, there used to be a thing. If you drove off and landed like right here in these light blocks, you'd get picked up and placed here. So that's been patched. Now you'll get placed in the right spot. What other issues were there? Oh, the double dash bug. Oh boy. Blood is the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles in his house? What does that even mean? These guys? These buffoons? Yeah, okay. So you guys remember... Do you guys remember this bug that's in my Mario Kart video where you get merged together? You guys are not ready for the story behind this bug. This is the dumbest bug of all time. Okay. So originally, we found this bug before we played with the other content creators, and Craig patched it. Problem solved. The double dash bug where you get merged in the same cart was fixed. But then it randomly happened again when we went to play with the content creators. And we didn't know why. Like, we didn't know why it happened, right? It was random. How can a bug like that only happen on one specific course? It just didn't make sense. Why would a bug like that happen on one specific course? Because the logic should be the same no matter the course. Cray spent a while, couldn't find it, right? Like, we couldn't figure out what was doing it. Then, Housekeeping and I logged on to do some testing. We were standing here for like an hour, maybe 2 hours. I was just standing around. Housekeeping was using me as a dummy. Housekeeping was going into the code, trying to figure out what was causing this bug. No matter what we did, nothing solved the bug. It made no sense. The logic is the same on every single course. So why is it that it only breaks on Bowser's Castle? You know what the reason is? You know what the gosh darn reason is for why this bug happens? It's because you're facing west. The bug was happening because you're facing west. Not even a joke. Housekeeping and I were standing there for like an hour and a half, 2 hours, and we randomly realized, wait, this is the only track that you start when facing west. So, Housekeeping changed it temporarily just so that we were facing north, and it worked. The reason it happened is because it's facing west. And if you look at the other tracks, all of the other tracks start facing north or south. And that is why it only happens when on Bowser's Castle. And the reason as to why, let me tell you. So, the cart that you drive on is just like a few different... I'll just use blocks to like represent this. These are the carts, right? These are the carts when you start the race. It has been patched. It has been patched. It's been patched. Why is everyone spamming L? Shut up, guys. Shut up. Okay, so let me explain. So, when a race starts, you get put on the entities that make up the cart, right? You guys are saying L. This wasn't a problem with me. I didn't code the data pack. Stop saying L to me. Okay, so basically, the reason it happened... This is crazy. It's actually crazy. The reason it happened... when you start a race, you get put on the entities that make up a cart, right? So, you'll be placed in the cart that's closest to you. So, if you're in second place, you'll get teleported here. You'll ride the entities that make up the cart, and you get placed in this cart. Simple, right? Easy. However, there was a bug left over from the Master Cycle code, I think, that made it so that the entities that make up the cart would get misaligned to the north a little bit. So basically, when you go into your cart, you're actually teleported here, and then it picks the closest cart. So, on the tracks that go north to south, this bug didn't happen. Because you would spawn here, but the closest cart to you was still your correct cart. So you still get placed in the right one. Right? That's why it didn't break on the other tracks. But when the track is facing south and your cart gets pushed to the north, this is the closest cart. So you get put in this one instead of your correct cart being number 2. And that's why this bug only happened if you were facing east or west. And the reason we never found it was because this is the only track that faces east or west. So basically, all the other tracks, the only reason the other tracks worked is because of dumb luck. Because we just so happened to make them all facing north or south. That is why the stupid merge bug happened. Dumbest thing of all time. Actually, so dumb. I still can't believe it. To this day, that is just, like, insane to me. The fact that we were even able to figure that out is a miracle. Like, we just, like, randomly know it. We were like, huh, this is the only track that faces west. I wonder if that's the cause. And it actually was. It's so stupid. I can't believe it. Rainbow Road now. Rainbow Road now. Alright. So, what's the lore with Rainbow Road? Not much, I'm gonna be honest. There's really not much lore here. The only lore comes from the pickup zones. All of these light blocks are the Lakitu zones. And it actually looks really cool to enable them all. And you can literally see the death planes. All of these light blocks, you can see... It's actually so cool to look at. Like, I actually really like seeing... Like, it is just cool to see all the death planes. Anytime you come into contact with one of these 0-level light blocks, that's when you get picked up by Lakitu. And obviously, because this track is so open, we had to go crazy with them. Oh, sorry. This is probably ruining the bitrate. Hold on. Sorry. I didn't think about how that is probably absolutely decimating the bitrate. I'll use actual light blocks. Sorry. It's we're fixed. All right. So the big, like, candidates for where there could be ultra shortcuts was this section right here. The fear was that if you come off this glider section, you could turn over here, and you could get picked up by Lakitu around this area, and you get placed down here. So you basically skip the whole Saturn section. So I added a bunch of light block walls, as you can see. Bunch of light block walls, so you can't actually get through. We have tested this area extensively, and we have never found an ultra... We can't find an ultra shortcut here. If you go left over here, you can't get placed down over there. You always go back up top. You can't go right here. If you try and, like, turn around and go back this way, it doesn't work. We tested that. There's no shortcuts here. However, there was a problem. We found out something crazy. So if I have a diagonal wall, like... where's a good place to do this? I don't want to disturb the light blocks. Here we go. If you have a diagonal wall of light blocks like this, you can't drive through. You'll get picked up. But it turns out, if you were to perfectly position yourself, you could go through the corner of the light blocks without getting picked up. So I had to go through every diagonal wall, and I had to make them too thick because somebody randomly found one day that if you go perfectly between them, you don't get picked up by Lakitu. So that was a whole thing. That's why all of the diagonal walls here are like too thick. You can see they're not 1 block thick because that was obviously causing issues. And then when we were playing with some friends, Housekeeping and I, we were playing with some other like Minecraft YouTubers, right? And we played this course. We had tested this track extensively for ultra shortcuts. Jopes found one that he did a video on. We patched that. That's no longer possible on the final release. But we were playing with some other friends. And this guy, Red Liam 5 is his name. First time playing the course. He found an ultra shortcut right here that allows him to go down here. He was able to skip this whole loop and got teleported down here. Literally, first 15 seconds he was playing the track, and he found the ultra shortcut.
With the power of Toit, there is always a shortcut.
Thank you, Silver Crescent. But no, I hate to break it to you, no. Silence? I agree. Silence, Silver. But yeah, we just patched that by bringing the floor up closer. It happened if you, like, drop down here and you hit the floor, like, here, you get put down here. So, that was patched. The only other candidate that I think is still potentially possible for an ultra shortcut is right here. Job's kind of showed me this theory. Theoretically, if you could find a way to get far enough out over here and hit the death plane like here, you might get picked up and put up here. So, like, if you, like, mushroomed off here and you were able to get far enough away, you might be able to skip the final loop of the track. But I don't think that ever worked. Job's never got it to work. I don't know if it's possible. But yeah. There should be no more ultra shortcuts on this map. I think we eliminated them all. If you guys find any, let me know. Let me know. I actually want to see. You'd have to get really far. I don't think it's possible. Yeah, I think the only way would be if you, like, came up here, so you'd be higher up. But at that point, it's just not worth it, because you're not skipping the loop anymore. If you came all the way up here and, like, jumped from up here. Like, it's just not worth it. Yeah, Jopes did find another one on Coconut. Let's go back to Coconut Mall. Literally, like, the day before the videos dropped, the day before the data pack was set to release, Jopes found another one on Coconut Mall. And it's kind of a weird one. It has to do with these walls. So let's take a look at them. So there are barrier blocks blocking you from getting across here, right? But the wall loops here, as you can see. And originally, this block wasn't here. And it turns out what you could do, if you got your cart on this railing, your cart can fit through that half a block gap. As you can see. And then you're able to just drive over and skip the track. He found that the day before it released. So we just patched that by putting an extra barrier. Whose car is going crazy? Yeah, so that was an ultra shortcut he found, and we obviously had to clear that. Or patch it, rather. And you can do it on this side, too. It leads nowhere, so we had to patch it here. Yeah, so basically a nightmare patching all the ultra shortcuts is what I'm getting at. But it was fun. It was fun. No, I can't show you that, Jopes. I can't show that on the stream. That spoils where the secret buttons are for the secret track. Is Roll only downloadable for Java Edition? Yes, because of the data pack. Yeah, I don't think there's really any, like, crazy lore to go over anymore. I don't think there's crazy lore to go over for the Mario Kart thing anymore. I can't tell you what the secret track is. You have to go unlock it yourself. You have to go unlock the track yourself. But yeah, if anyone, like, plays this and they find, like, bugs or anything, let us know so we can patch it. I think what I want to do... Ultra shortcuts are really cool. So, if anyone finds, like, an ultra shortcut, I will have to patch it. Probably. I don't know. I don't know if I honestly want to. Like, this is something I found out when we were working on this. There were so many cool bugs that we found, and it's like, I don't want to patch them because they're cool. They're cool. Like, finding ultra, that's so awesome. But, like, as the creator of it, I have to be responsible, and I can't let that stuff just slip through the cracks, you know? And it really sucked because we found some awesome bugs. For example, let me /function Mario Kart summon Kart base. One of this bug, like one of these bugs, if you were to do a bunch of mini turbos like this, we found out early on in the project that if you chain mini turbos together, the speed boost from the mini turbo doesn't go away. So basically, by chaining together mini turbos, you would infinitely gain speed. Your speed would just infinitely
So cool, Grass
increase.
Fully committed to building every MK8 Deluxe track, including battle mode and the
No,
DLC, as
no,
well as the
no.
entire Tears of the Kingdom map.
Nuh-uh. Thank you for the 5. Don't. I am not promising all of Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Chill out. But yeah. Keep them for the Summoning Salt video in 5 years. Yeah. The history of the Mario Kart and Minecraft Ultra Shortcut Revolution. Yeah. So basically, you would by snaking, you would infinitely gain speed. And like, I used to when that was like first a thing, I kept trying to tell Hazuki and Cray, I was like, dude, there's some kind of infinite speed glitch. I'm telling you, there's some way where my speed increases, but I didn't actually connect the dots and realize what it was. But then one day my brother logged on and he was like testing, and he just like instantly figured out, oh yeah, it's because you chain mini turbos. And so yeah, he was like showing it. There was a bug where you just infinitely gain speed, and it's like, that's such a cool thing, you know? But had to patch it. Another one, for example, that was really fun, when gliding was first introduced, Hazuki figured out that if you go off a glider ramp, if you were to go off a glider ramp and you press S to hop right when you're going off of it, it would allow you to infinitely hop in midair while gliding. So you could basically spam the S button to just moon jump, and you could gain infinite height. And it's like, that's so cool. But we have to patch it. That's because I'm crazy. Oh yeah, the guy who found it's here. Yeah, Max is the one who found it. That guy. That wasn't exclusive to gliding. Well, see, I'm pretty sure that was the first case in which we found it, because we didn't have access to it. That was like the first instance we found of that actually being messed up. But yeah, that's like a lot of I wanted to talk about a lot of that behind the scenes stuff with the Mario Kart thing, because there's a lot of cool stuff, but like, I just didn't get to go over it in the video. I don't think there's anything else. But one thing I think we're gonna do, if any like game-breaking bugs are discovered or anything, and like ultras are discovered, I'm thinking, what if we patch them, but we let you download old versions of the data pack? So basically, in the official one, that would be patched, but you would be able to download on the website old versions of the data pack. So if you still want to play on a version where the ultras are possible, you can download those old versions. That's what I was thinking we do. So that way, if ultras are discovered, we can still patch them, but people can still play them if they want, right? Yeah, also new controls. This is like the final thing, I think, to talk about with the Mario Kart thing. Currently, the controls are a little bit uncomfortable. You have to drift, you have to let go of W and press S. If the server would stop lagging. Because those are just the limitations of data packs, right? Like, you can't detect anything else. That's just... You can't do it any other way with data packs, really. Unless you were to use right-click, but right-click's already used for items. However, we're going to be updating it to 1.21.2, I think, pretty soon here. They are. I don't do the data pack stuff. And in that version, there's going to be better detection, and spacebar will be detectable. Meaning, in updated versions, the controls are going to be a lot better, and you're going to be able to press spacebar to drift. Which you could not do in the current version. You can't use spacebar currently, no. It just doesn't work. It just doesn't currently work. Because data packs limit what you can detect when you're just writing an entity. But yeah, that update will be coming soon, and you guys will be able to play with those updated controls. That might be everything. That might be everything I wanted to talk about with the Mario Kart stuff. I don't think there's anything else. What is this? Oh, that's for a short. Yeah, I don't think there's anything. I think that's kind of all the lore that I wanted to drop about this project. Behind the scenes stuff. Let's head back over to the Breath of the Wild map. How long have we been going for? Hour and a half. Okay. I'm not okay, fine. Since you're begging like an annoying chat member, I'll show you the stupid thing. Here you guys go. Here's the secret Mickey Mouse Clubhouse track. I don't know which way you go. I think you go this way. And then you can go up the stairs and you take this OP shortcut or something. That's not the shortcut. I don't know why this was made. But yeah, there's a Mickey Mouse Clubhouse track. It's not playable. It's not playable. It doesn't have like splines or anything, so it doesn't like function, but yeah, there's a secret Mickey Mouse Clubhouse course. So stupid. I don't know why this was made. You even got the little balloon thing. I didn't watch Mickey Mouse Clubhouse, I was too old for it. But yeah, this is something that's hidden out on the track. Somebody actually found this. They commented on my video and was like, why is there a Mickey Mouse Clubhouse track here? But, another thing I was gonna do. I wanted to add, like, actual secret tracks. One of them is it was implemented. One of the, secret tracks was implemented, that being this one. There's a secret button on every track. I kind of wanted to implement a second one where, there's like a secret out here in the lobby where you can like get on the roof and unlock it. And what that secret track was going to be, it was going to be the developer course. Bro's lying, we used to watch Mickey Mouse Clubhouse all the time. I did not watch Mickey Mouse Clubhouse. Max did because he was younger than me and we shared a room. So like, I had to watch it because it was there on the TV that we were in, but like, I don't think I ever alone made the decision, I want to watch Mickey Mouse Clubhouse. Unless Mickey Mouse Clubhouse is way older than I think it is. But I'm pretty sure I was too old for Mickey Mouse Clubhouse by the time we started, like, seeing that around. Maybe I'm wrong, though. Maybe I might be remembering wrong. But this was going to be, like, a secret track. And it was going to be, like, a massive, just like shitpost, basically. Like it was gonna be just a intentionally stupid, chaotic track. Like I was gonna put a single item box like here. And it was just going to be a massive troll. There were going to be, like, impossible to avoid obstacles. It would be, like, impossible to drive. And I was going to do, like, a crazy shortcut that's, like, you have to do, like, this. And if you go off the blue line, you get picked up by Lakitu. So it was basically going to be, really hard and just not worth the risk, but if you did it, it would give you a huge advantage. That's basically what it was going to be. It was going to be a massive troll track. Don't listen to him, chat. He was a super fan. Okay, yeah, see, now he's lying. No, he's just lying. My brother is lying. Don't listen to that guy. What did you guys do? Did you guys start a race at the secret track? That's crazy. That is crazy. World Breath of the Wild project. Gotta disable the resource pack too. I did not watch Mickey Mouse Clubhouse, bro. This guy is a S tier level troller. You don't want to listen to that guy. Alright, should we probably do some work on the Breath of the Wild map? At least something. What is your real name? My first name is Grazi. That's all that's public information currently. Alright. Yeah, so reminder again, streams from now on will probably be happening on Twitch if you want to go there. I want to multi-stream and do vertical streams on YouTube to go in like the shorts feed, and then the horizontal streams will be happening on Twitch. So I can't guarantee that all the streams are going to be happening on Twitch because I don't know if my computer can handle multi-streaming. We'll see. We'll see. Oh, man. So this is the area we're starting with. I think... Where's the shrine go? Not the shrine, the stable. The stable goes here. What does the sign say? Woodland stable marker. Thank you. I wouldn't have been able to figure that out. L for Leo is crazy. Dude, do you think that's bad? When I was a little, like, baby little kiddo, when I was, like, first born, I was a fat baby. Like, I was a giant baby, right? And so my mom's affectionate nickname that she gave me was Big L. And, you know, as time has gone on, that nickname really didn't age quite well. Like, that nickname didn't really age that well. I just remember, like, she called me that before, like people were really saying L a bunch, you know? But then, like, I went years, and she, like, randomly called me that one day, and I was like, you can't call me that anymore. No, 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 no. You do not get to call me Big... You do not get to kill me Big L anymore. Absolutely insane. Insane, bro. Actually. Alright, let's get a stable in place. Let's go copy this one. What's the best way to do this? I'll do this with Axiom, I guess. I'll just, like, copy this big chunk of terrain. Like, get everything. Boom. That should be on my clipboard now. Let's get this over here. So, yeah. Whoa. Whoa, lag. Calm down. Why is it still there? Oh, get it out of here. Boom.
Where would your masculine urge to slowly bleed out bring you in bot? Bonus points for place of burial.
Where would I bleed out if I was on the Breath of the Wild? That's a good question. Where would I want to bleed? I forgot the floor. Ugh! No, that's not what I meant to do. Go away! Thank you. Where would I want to bleed out if I was on the Breath of the Wild map? Imagine, like, bleeding out, like, on the doorway to the Sanctum in Hyrule Castle. That'd be a pretty crazy spot to bleed out and die. Or, like, you know the cliff near Kakariko Village where, like, the cover art was taken? That'd be a cool place to bleed out. Like, overlooking all of Hyrule. That'd be insane. Place of burial, though. Place of burial's a bit hard. Let me look at the map. Maybe... I don't know. Burial spot's hard on the Breath of the Wild map. Being buried, like, outside the Coliseum because you're a crazy fighter. That's me. You guys know me. I'm, like, a crazy fighter. Being buried in the Coliseum would be very fitting for me. As, like, the natural, raw, like, talented fighter that I am. With my big, masculine muscles. That'd be a pretty good spot for me only. Not for you guys. Because you guys just don't have that same kind of, like, raw strength that I have, you know. Whoops. Get this out of here. Nope, that's the wrong thing. Grazi, didn't you say you beat Yatagarasu in Geometry Dash? I have beat Yatagarasu in GD. That is true. My hardest 3 demons in Geometry Dash are Yatagarasu, Blade of Justice, and Bloodbath. And I have 75 on Cold Sweat. Cold Sweat's like my next demon that I would want to beat, but I don't like have the time. Like I can't commit the time to beating Cold Sweat right now. Oh, grass isn't a part of this. Why is that not going bye-bye? Oh, because I'm an idiot, that's why. The dirt 2. Bloodbath alone is wild. Yeah, I beat that, like... Dude, I remember when the... Crazy thing about Bloodbath, I was almost the last person to beat Bloodbath in Update 2.1. I beat... You guys remember August 13th when the GD10 awards happened? Everyone thought 2.2 might drop. I beat it the night of... No, I beat it 2 hours. I remember now. I beat it 2 hours before the rewards dropped. So if he dropped 2.2 on the GD10 awards, I could have been the last person to beat Bloodbath in 2.2. I could have been. But unfortunately, no.
Your worst nightmare has arrived.
Hello, Alfie. I'll have you know, when you said worst nightmare, you were not the person who came to mind. But thank you for the 5. Yeah, what's even crazier, Bloodbath wouldn't even... Bloodbath was never my hardest. I beat Blade of Justice before I beat Bloodbath. And Blade of Justice is harder. And then I beat Yatagarasu last October, I think. Because I was stressing. I was trying to beat it before... I was trying to beat it before 2.2. And everyone thought 2.2 was going to drop in October because, you know... He said he would drop it. Is this the final stable? No. The final stable is down here. I still have to add that one. What about Cataclysm? I beat Cataclysm years ago, dude. I beat Cataclysm back in, like, 2020 or something. Okay. Let's change the wool colors. I changed the wool colors for every new stable. We'll do... No, I keep the cyan because the cyan looks good. I'll do, instead of orange, I'll do yellow. And then the cyan, we can do... Let's do lime wool because it's the Woodland region. We'll keep that. You played Echoes of Wisdom. I have not played Echoes of Wisdom. I want to, but I don't have the time to start another game right now, you know? Like, I don't have time to do that. I don't want to start playing a new game right when I'm trying to focus on the Breath of the Wild, Matt. How you beat Sakup in Hell? I have beat Sakup in Hell. Thoughts on the NCS Gauntlet? I haven't seen any of the winners because I just didn't really care, honestly. Like, I don't know. I just didn't really care to, like, keep up with it. I went to play it, and the first level was bussin'. And I looked at that, and I was like, I think I'm perfectly okay with not beating this Gauntlet. So I haven't played it. I haven't played the Gauntlet, because I saw what the first level was, and I was like, I really don't want to play that level, bro. I don't usually, I only usually play, like, Extreme Demons nowadays anyways. Like, on my list, I want to do Cold Sweat. I have, like, 50k attempts on Cold Sweat right now.
Don't die to 99 on Cold Sweat. Also, what were people saying L to you about?
Because my mom's nickname for me when I was a kid was Big L. Thank you for the 5, Ezio. Yeah, I want to beat Cold Sweat. It's crazy. I almost fluked Cold Sweat. My best was 35, and then I jumped to 75. I almost fluked Cold Sweat, and that would have been insane. Yeah, look, now everyone's saying it. Is this what it feels like to be one of those, like, massive, like, cringe, straight, like, XQC? Just his whole chat is just, like, WLL. Is this what it feels like? I think this is probably what it feels like. This must be what it feels like to be one of those streamers. I've never experienced this before. I'm usually only getting W's, guys. I'm usually only getting W's. Okay. I don't know the layout of this, and I really don't want to plug my Switch in right now. I don't want to do that. I don't want to... Chat, where's the shrine? Is it over here? Is this where the shrine is, or is it here? Someone tell me. I don't want to have to open up... I saw that. I saw that, Hauziki. I don't want to have to plug in my Switch right now. Do you guys know where the shrine is? Who am I kidding? I won't trust anyone who says it anyways. We're going to be doing something else. What else is there to do? I guess there's this, like, mud. This is all mud, right? We should get rid of all the grass here, actually. We need to get rid of the grass in preparation for when I add my own grass. And then we need and block tags flowers. This is where it is? Are you sure, Alfie? Are you positive? We're 100% sure of this? Okay, I trust you guys. If you're wrong, I'm banning you from the project. Okay, I should have a stamp of this, I believe, or a blueprint, I guess, of the shrines. How about we get a B instead? Whoops, that's... Let's get a B in here. B. Okay, where is my shrine blueprint? I think it's all the way down here. Yeah. Is there a way to rotate this? I don't know how to rotate these. I need to find out how to rotate when I stamp, because right now I just have to do this until I get the right rotation and then move it over. Just forward a little bit. That's pretty good. There we go. Why is everyone saying numbers now? I missed something. What did I miss? I looked away for like a minute. Wait, who's doing that? No! I thought it was the command block. Play a good one, like Strad. It's a 45-degree one. Ugh! There you go. Best music. Best music disc. I don't know what happened. I looked away for a minute and everyone's counting. What even happened? This is like the most coordinated I've ever seen, you guys. Like, this is the most coordinated I've ever seen, chat. Whenever someone tries to, like, do something like that, where they, like, count up or spam L, nobody ever listens. Stop it! I like Strad, but not this much. Where is it? Who did it? No, not Horaltum. What is happening? Where's the command block? Make it stop. What is going on? I have an idea. What? What do you mean? Get it away from me! No speed gets me away from it. Why do I hear Morse code? Do you guys hear that too? Somebody broke the Gricken command block that I obviously said not to. That's not a command. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Who nicknamed me Big Al? Does that work? No, I didn't. Okay, that's not what I meant. I didn't mean for my nickname to be removed. There we go. I need my fan on, bro. It's hot in here. Do you do Twitch? I plan to. That's why it's on screen. I want to start multi-streaming, vertical on YouTube in the shorts feed and horizontal on Twitch. I need to figure out how that works. Yeah, I'll have to do that separately. So horizontal streams will probably be happening on Twitch soon. However, I don't know if my computer can take doing a horizontal, like doing 2 streams like that. I don't know if my computer can handle it. Okay. Did I say shirts feed? Bro, I'm like stumbling over. There's something wrong with me, bro. I'm always like stuttering over my words and saying the wrong thing all the time now. Get rid of all the grass. Oh, we should probably clear out Korok Forest too. I think there's still, yeah, there's still a bunch of Fredericks over here that C.com made back in the Rito region. Grazi doing a Housekeeping impression? What, messing up my words? Being a loser? Probably being a loser. Washed streamer. True. I'm washed. Dude, okay, there's another thing I wanted to talk about today. There's another thing I wanted to talk about today. Okay. I'm sure all of us know about Lethal Company, right? Everyone knows Lethal Company. You know, we probably all played it a little bit. So, yeah, Housekeeping wanted me to talk about this. Housekeeping really wanted me to talk about this. See, I, like many of you guys, enjoy Lethal Company, right? It was a fun game. However, Lethal Company, for me, became one of those games where you just get a little too invested in, right? You play it a little too much. Because while most people play the game, they, like, play for a couple weeks, and they're like, haha, that's funny, and then they get bored, right? Like, that's the general Lethal Company cycle. I was not one of those people. I was not one of those people. I started taking the game really seriously when I played with two of my brothers, who might both still be in chat. Why does the tag not work? Flowers. Why? Why? Oh, I bet I know why. Oh, I do. Okay, that's why it... Okay, I got it now. See, I started actually trying to take the game seriously with my brothers, and then we got, like, a full team of 4. Now, Howziki and I, Ezio, who was in chat earlier, he's one of my friends, a builder on the project, and my younger brother became, like, top Lethal Company players in the world. At one point, we set a record that was the 4th highest quota ever achieved in Lethal Company. At the time. At the time, it was the 4th highest quota ever seen in Lethal Company. Now, I don't think it's in the top 10 anymore, but at the time, we were in the... Not top 10. I don't think it's in the top 5 anymore, but at the time, we were in the top 5. So... yeah, that is what I've been doing on the second channel. If any of you guys are subscribed to the second channel, I've been, like, streaming that over there a lot, like, streaming our runs. The quota, if you're interested, was 15,741. And we actually broke that. We got a 16,200 quota as well. We've been aiming for 17K, but it's really hard to get 17K quota, so it's like... I don't know if I don't think I'll have much time to play it anymore because I really want to focus up and finish this before the end of the year. So I might have to drop the Lethal Company runs pretty soon here. Okay, it's not a fake Gricken. Every time I see a chicken now, I have to check to see if it's a fake Gricken. Okay, I think that's all the grass cleared out of here. So yeah, that is one thing that I've been doing a lot recently as well. I've been playing a lot of Lethal Company. But, yeah, gonna have to call it off, I think, pretty soon. Should build Elden Ring in Minecraft. I saw someone doing that at one point. Because they, like, tagged me in the description as, like, an inspiration, I think. And I was like, dude, that's awesome. Keep going, keep going. I think I commented and, like, said something like that. I was like, yes, dude, keep doing this. This is awesome. But I don't know if they ever made a part 2. I never saw a part 2, and I think I subscribed to them. So I'm not sure if they actually did that. Maybe I don't know if they finished it or not. Wait, what am I doing? If I do and then this and this, it should work too, now that I'm using the right brush. No, it doesn't. I don't understand why. What if I put it at the bottom? What if I put it in the ore? Wait, really? I just had to put it in the ore? I've been overcomplicating it. I don't know if I'd want to build Elden Ring in Minecraft. I did think about Lethal Company in Minecraft, but A, I think someone's already doing it, and B, the game kind of died. So no one really cares anymore. I did think about it, though. If I wasn't working on the Mario Kart project and I didn't want to do that, I probably would have done... Well, technically, it was actually... I wanted to build it back in, like, January, February, but the Attack on Titan video kind of... And then the Elden video got in the way of that. Which is why that didn't happen. Elden Ring would be crazy. I think the guy's video that I saw, he built, like, Stormvale Castle, like, up to it. If I remember correctly. This was, like, a couple years ago at this point. So, I don't know. I don't know. I would have to, like, actually finish the game. Because I've never finished Elden Ring. It, like, didn't hook me. I tried to play it. I got past Starscourge Radahn. And it, like, didn't hook me. I tried to get back into it later, and it still just didn't do it for me. So, I do intend to, like, actually finally go through and finish it one day. Hollow Knight is also at the top of my list of games to play. That, Red Dead Redemption 2, those are, like, the top 2, I think, right now. Yeah, Howziki wants me to play Hollow Knight so bad. Yeah, it's been on my list for a while. I'm not seeing any more grass in this area. There's some flowers, though. I hate nature. Because it's good. It is peak. Please, so peak. Yeah, I know. I know. It's on my list. Celeste as well, I've heard a bit about. That's, like, kind of on the list. It's on the list, but it's not very high up. Because I don't really know much about Celeste. So that one's like a maybe one day kind of thing. A bunch of grass here. There, too. Get that shit out of here. Hello, Umbrains, welcome in. Midgar from, I guess that's Final Fantasy VII? No, I've never played any Final Fantasy games. I see there's some mistakes with the trees here. They need to be fixed. Okay, we have to scour these trees and fix issues like that. Celeste is incredible. That's what I've heard, but I don't have any, like, friends who have recommended it to me. I've, like, heard online that it's really good, but I haven't heard friends recommend it, which is part of the reason I think I just don't know much about it. I probably am not going to, like, start any new games until after the Breath of the Wild project. Because I already really enjoy playing Mario Kart. I play GD a lot. As we were talking about earlier, Hardest Demon is Yatagarasu. I play that game all the time. Fun fact, this channel actually started on Geometry Dash content. My first videos back in 2016 were replays of when I beat... I think my first video on this channel was in 2016, and it was my replay of beating 9 circles on my iPad. I think that was my first ever video on the channel. I was kind of cracked at GD back on... I beat Windy Landscape on 60 Hz mobile back in, like, 2017, bro. I was cracked on mobile. Which mod you're using? This one is Axiom. And the content went downhill from there, yeah. Yeah, I used Axiom a little bit before the Mario Kart project, but during the Mario Kart project, I started using it a lot. Like, I've started really relying completely on Axiom now. You played Death's Door? Never even heard of it, I don't think. There are ores underground, so you can play this in survival. Before I still, like, for this stuff that I'm doing right here with this toolbar here, I always still used world edit commands for this before the Breath of the Wild video, or before the Mario Kart video, but during the Mario Kart video is when I, like, really started using these, and I realized, oh, they're a lot better. Because I figured world edit was still faster because I have command keybinds, so I have keybinds bound to different commands. But even with those keybinds, Axiom is still better in this regard. Axiom is kind of the GOAT. Denying starting using Axiom? No, I didn't deny using Axiom because I didn't want to use Axiom. I denied using Axiom because I couldn't use it, because it wasn't released for paper servers yet. When everyone used to beg me to use Axiom, I didn't refuse because I didn't want to or I didn't think it was good. It's because I literally couldn't. It was physically impossible for me to use it until he released the paper plugin version, and then I started using it. That's why the Axiom questions always were annoying, because I always had to answer, yes, I'm going to use Axiom, but I have to wait for it to release for paper servers. That's why it got so frustrating, because everyone would ask, why aren't you using it? Isn't it better? Why? I don't think he's heard of Axiom. I'm going to kick you. These ones look like oh, never mind. I'm a liar. Who placed this tree? It's in the who placed this tree here? What in the world? Who did that? Crazy tree placement, bro. That would be Voxel. Voxel! Banned from the project. Oh my god, these trees too. What is this? What is this? L tree. I wasn't the one who placed this. This is like the only forest on the map that I didn't place myself. I tried to make all the trees look good. You did a good job. Yeah, it's just like it's like 1 or 2 trees that are off. So you did a good job on them. More Skyward Sword in Minecraft. I'm going to tell you guys right now, outside of Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, I'm probably never doing another Nintendo game, or like, not Nintendo game, Zelda game in Minecraft. At least not an entire map. I'd probably be down to do stuff like what I did with the Skyward Sword video, where I do a one-off build, where I did Skyloft. But I probably won't do the entire map of another, Zelda game. My fan down. Wind Waker's mostly water, though. Yeah, but I don't want to do other Zelda games. I want to do Nintendo stuff. I'm down to do Nintendo stuff, like Mario Kart, and like other fictional worlds and stuff, like TV shows potentially. But I don't think I want to do another. The only way I would do another Zelda game is if I did like a video where I build multiple locations from different 3D Zelda games. Like, I pick some locations from every 3D Zelda, and then I do a whole video where I just do them all in one. That would probably be the only way I do another 3D Zelda game. Or 2D, for that matter. That is probably the only way. I think I got all the trees. Maybe yeah, further down here. I missed the spot. Red Dead 2 map in Minecraft. I have to play the game first. It's been on my list. I haven't done it yet, though. What is this song? It's a Battle Block Theater song. Okay. What are your thoughts on Echoes of Wisdom? Haven't played it. I want to, but I can't. I don't have the time right now. I don't want to start on Echoes of Wisdom when I'm busy with all the other, like, Breath of the Wild finale. And, like, I have games like Mario Kart and GT that I play that I already really enjoy. I have Lethal Company, and so it's like, I don't want to add another game to that list when I'm already planning to drop games like Lethal for the sake of the project. So I didn't want to start on Echoes of Wisdom right now. So I'll maybe play it at some point. I probably will. I've avoided spoilers. I don't know anything about the game. So probably like after the Breath of the Wild project, if I feel like playing it, I'll pick it up. You play Lethal Company? Yeah, I was talking about it earlier. A while back, how Zeke and I, along with Ezio, who's a friend and on the project, and my younger brother, we actually set the 4th highest quota ever achieved in Lethal Company a few months back. That being 15,731. Now, I think it's fallen out of the top 5. I don't think it's top 5 anymore. I haven't checked. But we've actually beaten that quota as well. Our current PB quota is 16,200 and something. I don't remember. If you go to my second channel, you can find it. You can find, like, the VODs, and you can find the, edited down version of the 15K run. My second channel should just be, if you go to, like, the home tab of my channel, and you, like, scroll down, you should be able to find it. It's called Grozboy. It might be linked in the description. I don't know. I can't say for sure. Build the infinite universe in Minecraft. Yeah, that hasn't been done before. That's crazy to say that, yeah, somebody already built the universe in Minecraft. I have thought about, like, doing a Pokemon thing before, but most of the Pokemon worlds are kind of... I don't want to say boring, but they don't have crazy builds. Like, what is an interesting build in a Pokemon map? What in the world? Where's the center of this entity? How do I get rid of this thing? There we go. Let's go now. I've thought about Mario before, too. I'll tell you guys right now, I'll spoil this right now. Some kind of Mario and Minecraft build is very likely to come at some point. I don't know what exactly yet, but it is very likely that a Mario and Minecraft video will come at some point. I did play Scarlet and Violet, but it's like... I could probably knock out an entire I could probably do all of Scarlet and Violet in a single goddamn video. Like, honestly. That would be like a one video project. Leave the company in Minecraft. We talked about this earlier as well. I thought about it a while ago, but I just didn't have the time, and now the game died. So it's like... I don't want to do a lead. One, I think someone's already doing it, and two... The game's dead. Nobody cares anymore. Nobody cares anymore. Including DLC for Scarlet and Violet. I haven't played the DLC, actually. I don't know what the... I've avoided spoilers, too. I don't know what the DLC even has. I remember when the game came out, people thought it was going to be like Kalos DLC. But if I didn't hear about that being true, I don't think it is. Like, I don't know anything about the DLC, but considering the fact that I didn't hear about that being true, I don't think it is true. Ugh. Maybe once Pokemon Legends ZA comes out, maybe I'd do that. Cause isn't Legends ZA taking place entirely in Lumio City? That'd be interesting. Like, just recreate the entirety of the city in extreme detail. Maybe that's what I'll do. If I do a Pokemon video, that's probably what I'll do. When does that come out? When does Legends ZA come out? Does anyone know? 2025? Yeah, but is there like a more specific time? Like early 2025? Late 25? Do we know that yet? Or is it like up in the air? No release date? Okay. Yeah, depending on when that comes out, I might be able to do that video. Because I'd want to do it around the time the game comes out, when its hype is at its highest, you know? But if I'm in the middle of like a bunch of other stuff when that game releases, that's not likely to happen. Like after the Breath of the Wild project is done, I have like my next 2 videos planned. So like I technically have my next 4 videos planned out. The 2 Breath of the Wild finales, and then I know what the 2 videos after that are going to be. Or at least, I know what one of them is going to be. The second one's a little up in the air. Like, I have the concept of what it is, and I want to do it. But I don't know if that concept is going to stick, if it's going to change at all. But yeah. When will you build Minecraft in Minecraft, though? Dude, I actually think it'd be really funny to build the Minecraft movie in Minecraft. But, like, I feel like that's such a hot topic. Everyone's going to be jumping to do that. That I would have to work extremely fast to get that video done. Like, I'd have to go crazy to finish that video before someone else does. But I haven't, ever since they announced the Minecraft movie, I was like, that'd be really fun. Build the Minecraft movie in Minecraft. Or just do it better. Yeah, I could do it better, but it'll still probably suffer because someone else did it first. Oh, hell yeah. I didn't know this was in this playlist. I think I got all these trees. Yeah, looks like it. Oh, maybe not. I don't remember this area. Yeah, I definitely got these trees. Oh, no, I did not. You should do a Metroid build. I've never actually played a Metroid game. Maybe Metroid Prime 4 or whatever it is when that comes out. But again, I've never played a Metroid game. I don't know if it would even make sense to start with that and then build it. That'd be interesting, though. Like a very alien build. When did Celios get here? What? I didn't even know he was here. Link's crossbow training. Yeah, good idea. Play Metroid Prime 1 or Super at least? Yeah, I figured I probably shouldn't start with Metroid Prime. I guess nobody really knows because the game's not out. What do you do in GD? I either play Extreme Demons or I build layouts. My hardest demons are Yatagrasu, Blade of Justice, and Bloodbath. I'm practicing Cold Sweat. But if you're interested in, like, the layouts that I can... I'm gonna link this video. This is a, if you're interested in seeing, like, the layouts, this is a layout that I built for fun, by the way. I swear to God, I hate the GD community, how seriously they take everything. Like, everyone takes this game so seriously. So, just to preface this, I have to clarify, I have no intent for this to ever get, like, decorated. I have no intent for this to do anything. I just wanted to build a layout for fun. Please don't kill me. So now that that's out of the way, I'll link the layout that I'm talking about in case any Geometry Dash players in here want to see what kind of layouts I make. There you go. I missed a spot. Doing these trees sucks, bro. Like, it's so easy to miss one. I got all the ones on this hill. Try laying out One Piece and seeing where all the... Dude, I hate to break it to you, I'm never watching One Piece. It's not happening. It is not happening, bro. One Piece is not ever a show that I will be watching. My potentially hot take. If you have a series where you're following the same characters the whole time, and it takes you more than 1,000 episodes to go through the story's bad. And if you ever say, well... If you get through the first 54 episodes, those are pretty bad. But once you get past that, they start to pick up. That means your show is bad. I'm sorry. If you have to trudge through, like, all these episodes that are just terrible and trash, and then the show's good, that doesn't mean the show's good. That means the show is bad. Or, like, just skip all the filler. Just skip all 400 episodes of filler. And then it's really good. No, the filler's part of your show. If there's that much filler in the show is bad. I'm sorry, bro. That's just the truth of it. I'm sorry. I hate when people say that. I hate when people say that. Like, just skip the filler. Just get past the first 60 episodes and it's good. No, that's terrible. I don't want to watch a show like that. I saw as well at some point, I don't know, like, anything about One Piece. All I know is, like, pirates, and the One Piece is, like, some kind of mythical object. that they're like going, like they're trying to find, you know? That's all I know about the show. And I saw at one point that like the creator of One Piece was like, now I have to really start thinking about what the One Piece actually is. And that told me all I needed to know about how bad the writing probably is, dude. Like, no shot. If you're over 1,000 episodes, probably more if you're looking at the manga, like it's probably even longer, and you don't even know what the main subject of your story, like the main like MacGuffin that you're going for, you don't even know what it is yet. Bad writing. Terrible. Don't want to watch that. Don't want to waste my time. I am kind of like generalizing a lot of the show, but like it's just, I don't know that the writing's bad. Like I don't know that the writing of the show is terrible, but like it doesn't look good. It doesn't look good from an outsider who like might potentially watch the show. Like, really? How do you not know what it is? If I was writing a story like that, the first thing I'd be thinking about, what is the One Piece? What do I want the One Piece to be? Like, yeah, I'm sure that, like, One Piece, like, considering how many people watch it, how many people enjoy it, and, like, how highly people talk of it, I'm sure a lot of it is really good. But I'm not trudging through all of these terrible filler episodes. Even if you remove all the filler, there's still hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of episodes in this series. And it's just like, I don't want to watch all that, bro. I'm not watching that. Just wrap up your story, bro. Just wrap it up. I've not seen Outer Banks, no. Gravity Falls in Minecraft. I was thinking of an idea like that where I build like a bunch of cartoons. Like I just do all these different like cartoon locations. It was not peak. What are they? People said Parkour Civilization was peak. It was not peak. Yeah, people hyped that up. I did end up watching it over the course of like a couple days because I was like, I keep seeing it on Twitter. I gotta know what it is, and it it was funny, like but it was like people were hyping it up as if it was peak, and then like it wasn't. It was good. Like, it was good, because it's not like I was expecting a masterpiece of a show, so the video was, like, funny, but, like, I don't know. Seen Tokyo Ghoul? No. The only anime that I've seen are Attack on Titan, which is my favorite show. I saw Death Note. That was the first one I watched. Death Note was pretty good. Every time I rewatch it, it gets worse, I will admit. Because it kind of peaks in episode 2. But it's still, Death Note's still really good. Death Note is really, really good. I've seen Demon Slayer, which is like, it's fine. It's fine. Like a lot of annoying stuff that I don't like, and like seeing that stuff is like, oh yeah, this is why I don't watch anime, because it has stuff like this all the time. But like it was fine. Like the animation kind of. Like, the story was okay. Like, it was serviceable. It was entertaining, but that was about it. And then I watched one with Alfie once, because I think I, like, lost a bet to Alfie. I don't remember what it was called, but it was, like, it was alright. Like, maybe a 4 out of 10. It was, like, some, like, 12-episode quick little show, and it was, like, okay. It wasn't bad, but it, like, wasn't my thing. I would never watch it again. I think I got all of the, trees. Please do Chubnox tutorial as next video. Oh my god.
Please do Chubnox tutorial as next video.
No. Thank you for the $2 though, Woodman. I appreciate it. Avatar The Last Airbender in Minecraft. I haven't seen Avatar. I haven't. And Halziki is so mad at me for that, but I've never seen it. Have you watched Hazbin Hotel? No. I'm never watching Hazbin Hotel. Hazbin Hotel is, funny, but not in a good way. Not in a good way. I remember one time in a call, Celios, it was like when the show was like really popular at one moment, and like Celios and I were in a call, we knew nothing about Hazbin Hotel, so we watched we watched like funniest moments from Has Been Hotel. And it literally, we were like like 2 or 3 minutes in, my face was hurting from the frown that video put on my face. Deal, Hazuki. I'll watch Avatar if you watch AOT. Like, I had a frown on my face watching Has Been Hotel, and I've seen some clips from the show. It like actually gave me secondhand embarrassment with like the writing and the delivery of the lines. Like, oh my god. I saw this terrible clip where it was like some dude, I don't know their name. It was like some guy, and he was like laughing. And he's like, I'm going to end your fucking life. And like the delivery made me cringe so, like, it was so bad. It was so embarrassing, and I was cringing so hard. It was like, the writing, the way the characters speak, it sounds like 12-year-olds just saying the F word in every sentence because they want, like, ugh. It was so bad. It was so bad. I couldn't stand it. There's no way I'd be able to get through Has Been Hotel. It's so great. It's crazy. I couldn't stand it. Just like the clips I've seen, I couldn't take it. And not to, like, if you enjoy it, like, that, good for you. Like, I don't want to, like, rain on your parade or anything, but from what I've seen, no, I can't enjoy that. No shot. But if you enjoy it, all power to you. That's good. Everyone has their own opinion, but not for me. Not my kind of show at all. Family Guy's a big no, too, dude. Family Guy is so painfully unfunny. I've seen so many Family Guy funny moments clips on like TikTok and stuff, and there was only one, but there's exactly one Family Guy clip that ever made me laugh. It was only one. Maybe a couple others got me to like smirk a little bit, but no. I don't like those shows that like try to be funny because they're just not funny. Like all these like comedy shows that are really trying to be funny, they're trying too hard. I don't find them funny. Regular Show, I think, is the funniest show I've ever seen because it doesn't feel like it's trying to be funny. It just is funny. Smiling Friends, no. Like, Sirius tried to show me that. It's another one of those ones where it's like trying too hard. Like, it's that really weird stuff, and it's like, it is funny, but again, it's just, it feels so unnatural and forced, where it's just, like, not funny to me. But Regular Show is so natural. It's just the funniest show I've ever seen. That scene, the episode Rage Against the TV, where they're fighting the hammer at the end, so funny. Not like, that is one of my favorite episodes of the show. It's so funny. What about Adventure Time? I've never seen Adventure Time. I do intend to watch it, though. What else? There was another thing I saw someone say that I wanted to talk about. I swear I saw an opinion that I wanted to give my take on, but I didn't see it. Rick and Morty? I've actually seen the first, like, I think 4 seasons of Rick and Morty. It was pretty good. Like, it was better than I expected it to. Not because of, like, the humor element. Like, some of the concepts were funny. But, like, a lot of times, it was, like... I don't know how to explain what I think of Rick and Morty. Like, it wasn't incredibly funny. I didn't watch it because it was so funny. But I also didn't watch it because, like... It's just so smart and, like, interesting. Like, it was, like... It's just kind of entertaining, I guess. It's a little bit funny. It's a little bit interesting with the concepts they do. And that's kind of it. Like, it was entertaining. But I never watched past season 4. I don't really know why. I've seen The Office. It has its moments. I, like, didn't watch anything after Michael left. It's not bad. Like, I enjoyed it a lot back in the day. What is... Uh-oh. I might have just spoiled for... I might have just spoiled for Ombrains. I didn't know Ombrains was watching the show. I liked Office a lot back when I first watched it, but then as I kind of grew up, it was like, I don't like it as much anymore. It's good, though. It's fine. Well, sorry, Omrains. Sorry I spoiled it. Zolls. That's a name I haven't seen in a while. They played Silent Hill? No. Probably going to be ending stream soon, but, I don't know. These conversations are fun, so I don't want to end yet. Just, the Australian version of The Office just started up. Do not watch. Is it bad? You know there's a Legend of Zelda manga? Yes, I have. Alright. I have? Yeah, I do. I've seen snippets of it, but I haven't read it. What is going on down here? Why is Hauziki just a floating head? Thank you for the chair. Oh. Why'd you put me so far from the table, bro? Okay, that works. There's a Lilo and Stitch manga. I did not know about that.
Make GTA 6 in main comp when it comes out.
GTA 6... What... Wouldn't that just, like, be building... What city is it based in? Isn't it, like, Tampa for GTA 6 or something? Why did my game just freeze? Wouldn't that literally just be building Tampa, Florida? Miami. Yeah, that would, like... I've thought about this before, because, like, the concept of building GTA 5 in Minecraft has come up. Yeah, I'll stop eating your family minister chicken. The concept of, like, coming up, like, building GTA 5 in Minecraft has come up before. But, like, I wonder, would it be if I made that, would it be better to just make the video I built GTA 5 in Minecraft? Or would it be better to do it, I built the city of Los Angeles in Minecraft? Like, which one would get more views? I honestly think if I did it, I built GTA 5 in Minecraft, that's probably the better way to do it. Like, that'd probably get more views.
The building crew hard at work.
Yep, real. Thank you for the 2, Mighty. I really want your opinion on die-hard PvP games. Any you enjoy, competitive shooters, or fighting games? Oh,
I really want your opinion on die-hard PvP games. Any you enjoy? Competitive shooters? Fighting games?
Thank you for the 10, Shulkstar. I appreciate it. So for like those kind of competitive games, the only one I've ever really played are like shooter games. Like I played Call of Duty back in its prime when like Black Ops 2 released, when Ghosts released, when Black Ops 3 released. Like I played a bit. Call of Duty was like, I was too young at that point to really be good at them or like take them seriously. So like I did enjoy them, but I was just like really young at that point. Past that, I've played a few shooter games here and there. Like I played Fortnite a lot when Fortnite was in its prime. I played Halo Infinite when it came out. But that game kind of fell off. I played it for like a week or two. Pretty much for me, there are very specific shooter games that I will enjoy. But then after like a week or two, I get bored of them. That's kind of how it goes for me. That's what happened with Halo Infinite. I played it for like a week or two. Prime Fortnite is so fun. Like, if they just kept the game, like, Season 3, Season 4, Chapter 1, that kind of stuff, I'd play it a lot. Like, when OG Fortnite came out, I played the Season 3, the Season 4 chapters, and then once we got into, like, Season 6, Season 7 of OG, it was like, okay, it's not that fun anymore. And then as soon as they ditched the OG, I stopped playing Fortnite again. And I think, like, with Fortnite specifically, the reason why is because it's so overcomplicated. They just made it... It's so nice when it was simple in, like, Chapter 1, Season 3, Season 4, Season 2.
You going to join me, Max, and Ezio Farag?
No, I will not, because it's Chapter 2 OG. If it was Chapter 1 OG, yes, I would join, but not Chapter 2. I don't like Chapter 2. But thank you for the 2, Mighty. But yeah, they just try to do too much with Fortnite now. It was so much nicer when it was, like, simple, you know? For me, my kind of entertainment from games comes from, like, I guess a challenge against yourself more than anything. Like, I guess, like, Mario Kart. I play Mario Kart online. I guess that's competitive. That's, like, the only real, like, competitive PvP kind of game that I really play at the moment. But, like, I like time trialing Mario Kart. I like playing GD. I like these games where it's more so a battle against, like, yourself and just pushing your skills and pushing your limits as much as possible. That's what Geometry Dash is. That's what Lethal Company is. Lethal Company is more about just getting really good at the game and then getting, like, the best run. Like, you're not going up against other players. You're given situations and you have to deal with them and, like, make your way through them in the best way possible, I guess. Risk of Rain 2, Alfie suggests that to me all the time. She says I would really enjoy Risk of Rain 2. That's what I kind of like. I think that's what I enjoy about the Breath of the Wild project. Like, it's just, I'm competing against myself. It's all about, like, pushing myself to do it. And I think those are the kind of games that I enjoy the most. And I think that's why I would enjoy Hollow Knight, because I think Hollow Knight's kind of like that. It's really, like, grinding. It's just about pushing your skill and then beating it, you know. PvE games, it doesn't necessarily have to be PvE. Because, like, Geometry Dash, it's just you're playing alone. You're going up against yourself. Leave the Company, it is PvE. That is true. What are you guys doing? Why is Job saying, uh-oh, uh-oh? What is happening? Yeah, see, that's what I enjoy. I like just, like, getting better at games like that. Grazi, have you ever had a sponsor? No. Basically, you're a masochist? No. No.
So basically, you're a masochist.
Thank you for the 2, Mighty. Thank you. I appreciate it. I've never had a sponsor on my videos. I've had companies reach out. But my problem is, like, I think if I were to actually get sponsors, I'd have to, like, really go out of my way to start seeking them out. Where, like, I have to sign, like, I don't remember who it was, but I've heard about this guy who was, like, with this kind of, like, company that, like, helps him find sponsors, right? I'd probably have to do something like that, because I do have, like, a business email, and I do get companies that reach out to me, but most of them are, like, these companies that are just, like, really small, and it's, like, not something I want. And on top of that, normally when companies, like, there have been a couple instances where, like, a bigger company that I actually know about ahead of time, like, offers to sponsor me, and I consider it, but the problem is, they always give me, like, these dates and, like, times where, like, you have to upload around this period. But, like, I upload so sparsely, and I don't have, like, a set time. Like, it's so hard for me to predict when my videos are going to come out that doesn't really work for me. And I remember a bigger company reached out to sponsor me when I was finishing up my Tears of the Kingdom in Minecraft video. And I was going to take it because I knew what they were, and, like, I'd heard of them before, and I've seen them sponsor creators. And, like, I didn't want to take them because it was kind of like an icky brand, you know? So I just responded and was like, I just gave them, like, an insane highball number that they would never meet. Because I was just like, what if, you know? What if they agree? So I gave them this ridiculous highball number. And they didn't take it. They offered me something else in return. But what they offered me was way higher than what I was expecting. So I was like, deal. 100% I'll take that. Because it was way more money than like, I thought they were going to give me. Thank you for the 79... Okay, pound. It's not cents in that current. It's cents in... I don't know what, like, is it... What is it again? Is it... pence, maybe? No, it's not, because it's not a pound. Pennies. Yeah, thank you for the 79 pennies. Obscidian. That's what it is. Thank you. What is it? Pence. Yeah, it's pence. Okay, I was right. I said it before anyone said it in chat. I was right. I got it right. But yeah, they gave me like a number that I was way higher than I was expecting. So I was like, deal, I'll take it. But every time we would exchange emails, they lowered the price. They basically said to me, we looked at your channel. I think I guaranteed them, like, I said I think I could get like 300 or 400k views guaranteed on the video, right? I think that's what I told them. I was like, I can guarantee you guys 300k views. And so they were giving me the price that they thought was fitting for that, right? But then, every single time we exchanged emails, they would bring the price down. And they kept telling me, like, we don't think you're going to get 300k. How about we go with this price? And so I told them, no, the deal's off. I know the worth of this video. Like, I'm not taking that because I know I'm going to get more views than you think I am. So I denied the sponsorship, and then the video ended up getting more than I promised them, and I felt really good about that. I was like, oh yeah. Like, realistically, it didn't hurt. Like, it was, I felt good about that. I was like, I got them more than what I was promising them, and they didn't think I was even going to get what I was promising. That felt really good. I cooked with that one. I cooked. Yeah, they were basically trying to rip me off. Why did the music stop? Okay. That's what it decides to pick as the next song. Nice. Celestia's kind of on the list. It's on the list. It's not very high up, though. What are you guys doing over here? Like, what is going on? Is there, like, an illegal deal going on between these two? Whatever. It's on the list of games to play, but it's not very high up. Alright, should I call it there? I think I might call it there. My throat is getting sore from all the talking. I think I'm gonna call it there for the stream. I'm gonna be streaming a lot more though. I'm gonna try multi-streaming, so if you want to keep watching the streams, go to my Twitch. Because my I'm going to try multi-streaming vertical on YouTube, horizontal on Twitch. So if you want to watch the horizontal streams, might want to move over to the Twitch. I don't know if the, like, multi-streaming is going to work out, though. So if it doesn't work, like my computer can't handle it, I don't know what I'm going to do. Maybe I'll keep streaming on Twitch. Maybe I'll come back to streaming here. We'll see. So you might want to follow on Twitch, just in case. It should be linked in the description. But yeah, if anyone missed the beginning, I went over, like, my plans for the end of the project and everything. So you guys can scroll back, check all that stuff. So yeah, hope you guys all have a good rest of your nights. I'll talk to you guys later. Chat is broken here, but whatever. I just realized that.